Hi everybody, welcome to my video today. I'm gonna do something that I have not done in probably, I don't know, years. I'm gonna share with you a crafty haul. I have a bunch of stuff that I got on Black Friday and I wanted to share it with you. So I'm going to start with this stuff first because this is all Christmas stuff and there's a reason for it. And then I have some Ali Edwards stuff that I'm going to share with you, and then 2 other boxes of Ali Edwards stuff. So let's start with this. So this is scrapbooking paper, and again, you guys, I have not done this in so long. I was going through all of my Christmas paper, and I have a little bin that I keep all of my Christmas paper and my non-Stampin' Up! Christmas stuff, and it really had dwindled. I had not bought Christmas stuff probably since we lived in Willits, which was, you know, almost 10 years ago. I just never have really needed it. I get 99.9% of my stuff comes from Stampin' Up! That's what I'm using. That's what I'm getting. I don't really find a need to go get other stuff. But Christmas, you know, you're always doing so many projects and different things are coming up. So I wanted to get some fresh Christmas paper, and also because I had my December documenting in mind. So let me show you what I got, and then I'm gonna kind of explain to you what I'm gonna be doing to document December. Then we'll jump into some other stuff. So luckily I had gone to Michael's first and they had no paper, and I was super disappointed. In fact, I'm super disappointed with Michael's. I haven't shopped for crafting, scrapbooking type stuff there in many, many years, but clearly the Michael's I was at has gone downhill for that stuff. So I ran over to Joann's and they had some stuff. It was 60% off. All their paper was 60% off. However, they did not have much left. So I pretty much got what they had left, which was fine. So they had this. These were $2, and I got 4 of these paper pads. And I got rid of this design. I didn't want to keep it, but I did get all the other designs. And I'm just going to put it, I kept the tops just so that I could show you guys what it was, but I'll get rid of the top and I'll just put these into little bags. So that's what this was. It came with all of these designs, and they're great, just basic Christmas designs. Then I got this set. This was a set that was on sale. I think it's stuck to the bag. This was the name of it. All of their paper happened to be 60% off. These were, I believe, $5.99 and then 60% off. They only had 1 of these. I would have totally got 2 of them if they would have had them. So they are double-sided, and then they have great foil on them. So you can see that. But they're great designs. I am much more of a classic Christmas type person. I like the reds and greens, the plaid. This one's really pretty with the gold. I just happen to be really traditional when it comes to what I want to work with for Christmas. I love these. They have the foil. You can cut them down. Great designs. I really love it. Again, I wish they would have had another one of these. I totally would have got it. So then I got some 12 by 12. They had 2 of these left, and these were $14.99 and then 60% off. They had 2 of these left, so I got both of them, and I am pulling some of these papers to go with the papers that I'm using for my documenting this December. So this is what it looked like. Again, I don't know, maybe if you have a Joann's, they might still have some of this. They did not. They had 2 of these left. So I wonder, is this the same? I'm having a moment, guys. It is. Look at that. They have a few, I think they have a few different designs, but it is the Very Merry. It's the same WV. So let's see if they have some of, if they have, because I think this is the same. So I'm feeling kind of silly, you guys. I was all worried that they didn't have, or not worried, but just wishing they had had. Oh, I see. So it is a little bit different. So see, this design is more on a taupe background, and then this one's on a black background. So it is a little bit different, but the same kind of style, same. So that's super nice. So I loved these 2 stacks, and definitely using this. I pulled some of these from the stack to be able to use in my December documenting. They have foil, which is really nice. Great designs. Joy to the world. The poinsettias with the gold. I love this with the red. So you can just see classic colors. This will be really easy to match to my Stampin' Up! Cardstock, which is a nice thing about Stampin' Up! Is our colors really tend to match a lot of what is out on the market, which I like. Like a wood grain. This is a polka dot with gold foils. The writing. Not all of the designs are in here because I pulled some of them, and I'll show you guys those. So I loved getting this. This was a great set of paper to get. And then I got this one. They only had 1 of these, which was fine. I didn't need to get 2 of these, but they only had 1 large stack like this of the 180 sheets, and they just had the DCWB. They didn't have anything else. So this is more of a, you know, classic Christmas stuff, but it has some pinks in it, some whites, some teals. It's not just the red and green. And this is not double-sided, and it is much thinner. But it has some really great, like this is a really great Christmas design. Some just simple polka dots, wood grain. This one's great. You know, just your normal Christmas papers. I have to say that I was pretty disappointed when looking at the paper there at Joann's. And it was a fairly big Joann's. And even at Michael's, they just, like, what happened to, like, scrapbook paper? Like, I think maybe I need to go to a Hobby Lobby. I think maybe I'm just going to the wrong place. I like this one. I was kind of looking for a stack maybe that was unique that I could maybe get to do my one little word this next year, because I just have not been falling in love with a lot of the paper that I've been getting recently. And so I was looking, but I just didn't find anything. And it's hard to look for paper online, I feel like. So snowflakes. The red polka dots. So you can see this is a great stack. I'm gonna love having this again in my just Christmas stash for different things I'm doing every year, and I really will not need to buy Christmas paper for a long time. Here's some tags you could just cut out and use as tags. Again, some great paper, great designs. I love the really simple designs, the stripes, the stars, the polka dots. Again, some cut-aparts, classic Christmas, some snowflakes, trees. They have this in a couple different colors. Love the countdown or the numbers, you know, to 25. That would actually be good to use in if you're counting down for your documenting or you're numbering your days. Here's those trees again. More polka dots. More polka dots. Pretty standard black polka dots. Poinsettias. Stripes. Birds. Stockings. Cut this apart or use it as a whole sheet. And then that pink. So I liked this one. It was just a very nice one to add to my collection. I really have over the years purged my paper, and I really just tend to get the Stampin' Up! Designer paper, and that's what works for me to do most of the projects that I'm doing, and then I always have new stuff coming in. But there is just something about having a nice Christmas selection. So I did get that one. Oh, I think this was part of that 180. Then there was this one, and I was not going to get it because I did not really feel like I needed to, but because it was 60% off, my husband kind of talked me into it. He was like, you might as well pick it up and have it in your collection. It has some holiday stuff. It's like that winter kind of look, the blues and the grays. It's double-sided, and it does have some foil. So it's nice. I was thinking I might use it for January to start off my January project life. Like maybe do a blue and silver kind of theme. But this is nice. Again, it has some tags. We'll do it this way. I like that it is double-sided. The holly. Here's really pretty. Could be used for lots of different things. I think that this would be super pretty to pair together. The stars and then the writing, the trees. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous paper set. So I just don't have anything specific that I have in mind for using it. And really when I went, I was getting more, I was looking for specific things that I will be using. This is foiled. I'm kind of out of the place where I just buy things to buy it. I really want to know that I'm going to be using it, or there's a reason that I'm getting it. And then this one is so weird. It's like this marbled, but it is foiled. It's pretty, right? So that was this Winter Frost. They had one of these sitting there, and it was 60% off. So now let's dive into this. This is what I'm going to be using to do all of my December documenting. Okay, so these right here are some of the pieces that I pulled out from that Very Merry set. So these are just some of the other designs, or some that I thought would go really well with the paper set I chose. And then they had these like cut aparts, and it had foil on them. So I just pulled out a whole bunch of different sheets that I thought would work really well for what I'm using. Then on Black Friday, what I did is I ordered 2 of these. So this is the Echo Park set, and I ordered 2 of them. They come with, if you just get 1 pack, you get 12 by 12 double-sided pages. So I did not know if I was going to be able to find any designer paper. That's kind of what's kicked off me wanting to update and get some updated Christmas paper, because I went through all of my Christmas paper I had on hand, and nothing really seemed like it matched this. I'm a huge, huge fan of Echo Park. I think that their paper is amazing and beautiful, and I also like, is it crate paper? I got a set one year for my project life for the beginning, and I love that they come with this, you know, you can get the set of paper, and then you can get the sticker sheet. Where did that go? Is that, oh, right here. So you get the paper, and then you get the sticker sheet. So I now have 2 of these sticker sheets, which is nice. I feel like that's a good amount for December. And then I have the paper. So in here you have, it's double-sided. You will cut this bottom piece out here. Here's tags. And then the other side, look how classic this is. It's a really good weight, which that's the other thing I like. Here's some 3x4 cards. And that's the other reason I wanted to get 2 packs. If I want to cut this up and use this, but I also want to use this design, I wanted to have that option. And this is going to go really nice. You can see that this is going to go really nice with these other papers from this other set. They're going to be like exchangeable in here, and they're basically the same colors, right? The same color scheme, and I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so let's keep looking. See, love that. The reindeer. The red snowflakes, the stripes. And then this starts the next pack, I believe. Yeah. So I'll organize these so that they're all together. But that is, and then again, I have the 2 sticker sheets. What I'm doing is I'm just in this box over here that I have. I am keeping together all of my Christmas stuff that I'm using to do my December documenting. So a few other things that I got. This is just some Stampin' Up! Pearls that I'm going to throw in the box. And then there are these. This is actually the only thing I found at Michael's. And believe me, I looked because I was planning, oops, this came off. I was planning on spending money that day. And so believe me, I looked and could not find anything at Michael's really that I liked. So I did find these. They're the Christmas Noel. They're by Recollection. They are the stickers. And they're just the little phrases. Now, I love these phrase stickers. I use them all of the time in my normal project life, and I probably only needed to get 1 pack because you get a ton, and they're all the same. So I probably only needed to get 1 pack, but I got 2, and they're the gold foil, and so I love that, and I'll use those. So I got that, and then from scrapbook.com, the other thing I got was, I love that they have the coordinating items. So like for this is Perfect Christmas. So again, it matches that paper and those stickers. And they're just these little doodads that will come in handy. They're not necessarily, here's like some banner pieces. They're not necessarily 3x4 or 4x6, but they're just these awesome pieces. So I am loving this. And then I have this, which is the Simple Stories snap cards. And they pretty much go. They're very close. The white, the red, the black. They're double-sided cards. They're the 3x4, 4x4. Oh my word, I love this. I love that. So these are the 4x4 cards, the Santa Claus. Then here's the 3x4 cards. Oh, that's nice. I was off camera. Sorry, guys. 3x4 cards. Very classic Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Then we have the 2x2, which I love being able to have those. And it all matches the snowman. So those are the Simple Story cards. And again, I'm using all of that for my December documenting. And then just a few other Christmas things. I picked up this out of the scrapbook paper section, like where you can just pick your paper. It's just one-sided, but it's these really cute Christmas, like 2x2 squares, and then 3x4. It doesn't exactly go with what I'm using, but the other thing is I thought I might use it in our regular Project Life album. I'm doing a mini album this year for December. So let me show you a few other things. I do have the Stampin' Up! Merry and Bright cards, and these have prompts on them from Christmas, like Christmas music, like Christmas carols. Like this one says Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, which, by the way, is my favorite Christmas song. The colors are good. They're the greens. Making a list. These are a few of my favorite things. Making spirits bright. I will be using some of these cards. Let's be jolly. Oh, what fun. Like this would go with the stuff that I'm using. The reason I got a question, there's some stickers I'll be using, some overlays, and then the 3x4 cards. So I'll definitely throw this in. I don't know that I'll be using a ton of it, but there are definitely some of these that I'll be using. I did get a question recently why I'm not using just the Stampin' Up! Product for my December documenting, and it's simply because I don't feel like Stampin' Up! Has enough product for memory keeping. We don't have any paper that matches these cards. I like the Be Merry designer paper that we have in our annual catalog, but all the other paper in our holiday catalog, which at this point, you guys, all of that is retiring. All of our Christmas stuff, Christmas paper, it's all on the retiring list, and it's while supplies last. So if there's anything that you're wanting to pick up, definitely do that now. So the paper that's in the holiday catalog, there's just not a lot that I would use for documenting and memory keeping. I've used the black and green paper a ton. I love it for projects and cards, but just not necessarily for documenting. So that's why I've gone out and purchased some things. So a few other things that I got there when I was in the store was I got this paper right here. I'm thinking about using this for my one little word. I'm thinking about using it to cover my album. I was hoping that I could find this paper again, but I haven't. I looked online to try to maybe find it if it was in a paper stack, and I could not find it. I would love to have some other papers that coordinated with this so I could do my whole one little word album in this, but I haven't had any luck figuring out what paper it is or if this design came in a stack or what the deal is. So that was unfortunate, but I still might use it to cover the album I'm going to use for one little word. And then I just picked up a few other ones that caught my eye. This one is super cute. It's the 2x2. And then I got these two Valentine's Day. I thought they went really well together. This one says love. And then this one has hearts. So it just was a few things. And then I've gotten a bunch of stuff from Allie Edwards. I placed an order from her for her Black Friday sale. I actually did a lot for her Black Friday sale. And then I got my story kit. So I thought I would start out by showing you my story kit. I usually don't do anything. I don't share it really. My story kit I get from her every month. Just because usually I get it, I open it, and I put it away. And then that's, you know, I sometimes don't even get a chance to use it during the month. What is this? Oh, this was an add-on. That was the add-on. Okay. I was getting a little surprised. Okay, so her story kit, every month, she has a story kit where you can get a stamp set. You can get the embellishment set, which comes with the cards. So these are separate. The stamp set is separate, and then the embellishment kit is separate. And then she also has a digital kit. And then if you get the stamp set and the embellishment kit, you get the digital kit for free. Each of these, it depends on how long you sign up, like what your subscription time is. I just signed up for a year. I've been signed up now for 2 years. I have no intention of stopping this subscription anytime soon. So it's about $40 a month for me because it's $19.99 per kit. And then I always do add-ons. So between add-ons and shipping, I usually pay $50 a month. So that's a honest just disclaimer. I'm not affiliated with Allie Edwards at all. I'm not getting, you know, I promote her stuff and talk about her because I think she's amazing. I love these stamp sets that she does because they are so amazing for everyday documenting. And I totally think that you could make cards out of these, use them for scrapbook pages. I think there's a ton that you could definitely do with these, but I just love them for that everyday documenting. Each month the kit has a different theme. So this month was, it was last month, so it was November, and the theme was give. So there's all these different sayings, give thanks, seriously, give me a break. That's the other thing that I love is like, this isn't just like about like a Thanksgiving stamp, like giving thanks and Thanksgiving and all of that. Her stamps always have a really amazing variety of like sayings, like this one, seriously, give me a break. Violet says this all of the time, so that will be a great one to use. Thank you for the gifts you have brought into my life. Love this season of giving. Something's got to give. I love that. The heart that gives gathers, which is cute. In all things give thanks. Love that, right? So, and these are done like in her handwriting. So that's the other thing that's unique about them. So I love that. So you can just get the stamp kit subscription and get the stamp every month. And then also every single month she has classroom content. So there's usually at least a minimum of 3 videos of her putting projects together and classroom content when you subscribe to any one of these. So that's the stamp set. And then here is the embellishment set. Here's the card. This is the promotional card. So stories spark. What stories will you tell this month? And then there's usually like some quote, and then there's a fun background. So this one is a fun quote. And then there are some embellishments. So these are some heart puffy stickers. There's always an acrylic word. This one says give. This is this tag. This is different. Oh, so that's fun. This says give, and it's like a rubber tag, rubber embellishment. There's these cork circles. I'm not a huge fan of cork embellishments. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm overly excited about these. Then there's some chipboard. Oh, there's two chipboard, and these are squares. Then there is some wood veneers. Okay, so there's a heart that says give love. There's a star, a little stitched pocket, and then a circle. Oh, and then a little mini star. Okay, and then these I think were an add-on, so I'm going to show you the add-ons last. There was a card there was a misprint on this card from a couple kits ago, so she included this card as a replacement. She's always really good about that. It doesn't happen often, but if there's something like that that happens, she provides you a link to be able to print it yourself, and then always able to send it out in the next kit. So then there are 3x4 and 4x6 cards that come, and so there's always a different color scheme. There's lots of quotes. I love this one. Something's got to give, which is like the stamp. Love the season of giving. I'm not crazy about this color scheme this month, but it's not horrible. There's been other ones I've liked even less. But for the most part, they're always really great. I mean, you can't please everybody, right? You can't pick a color scheme every single month that every single person is gonna love. I love this card. These two cards go really nice together. And then this. And then the add-ons that I chose to get, you have the option to get add-ons, and I don't always get the add-ons, but if they're decent, I will. I don't mind doing it. This is a die, and it says, give thanks. And it looks like it's in Allie's handwriting. So that's probably why I got that. Love that. I think this was an add-on. These are just label stickers, which are really versatile, and I love. And then there's these, and I'm almost positive these were an add-on too. I don't think these were part of the normal kit. And they're just little pieces. These might have been part of the kit. So just tags and whatnot. So then let me show you what I got from her Black Friday sale. That I picked up a bunch of stuff from her shop. Let's look. I got a couple things from the Allie Edwards when she did her Black Friday sale. So the first, I'm going to go through this first. These were some random items. The other two items go together. There was a bunch of stuff that came in story kits throughout this last year, and they were up for sale. You know, they were just random, not in a kit. And I loved that because I got a couple things that I really enjoyed through past story kits. So this says the story, currently, and remember. And I picked up 2 sets of these, and I'm really glad that I did because I used these in my 30 Days Thankful album, my little mini 4x4 album, and I need one more for that album. So I'm really glad I picked these up. Picked up 2 sets of them. They're just these large hearts, and then they have stitching around the edge. So I was glad I can finish that album up now. So here's another one of those wood veneers. This is a stamp set. I really love this one. It has the Monday through Sunday, and it was a part of a week in the life kit a while ago. I already have this. I got this for a giveaway. And then I picked up one of her stamps. This is just one of her normal stamps in her shop. And it is the Messy Circles. And that's in her handwriting. This is really great. You can do lots of different things with that. So I picked that up. It was on sale. And then I picked up these. These are really amazing because they're the letter. These were on sale for $1, you guys. And I actually got a bunch of these for giveaways for my Simply Documented group. Every month I send all of the members a little goodie. I send them a thank you card for being a part of the group, and then I send them a little goodie in their thank you card. And this is a little sneak peek for any of them on that group, but they'll be getting some of Allie Edwards letter stickers. It was such a good value. I love these stickers. I use them all of the time. I couldn't pass it up getting some of these for my members. I really love being able to do that. Okay, so the next thing that I got was this set. So this is an album. I'm actually going to be using this for my mini album for December. The one thing that I really, I don't care for with Allie Edwards albums is they have the 3 rings, which means other page protectors, you either have to poke the hole in them or they're not. But this album, so the deal was that this is a week in the life kit. So it came with the album and the kit. I rarely get these because I don't like getting the albums because these aren't necessarily the albums I use. And then just exactly what I explained with the page protectors. This kit was originally $45. Now, if the kit originally had been like $35 and you could get, you know, an option without the album, I would have bought it when it came out. But I've held off because I didn't want the album. Well, this was on sale, you guys, for $13. It was like $13.49, I think. So I could not pass it up, and you got the album and then the kit. When I opened and saw the album, I actually decided that I would go ahead and use this for my mini album for December, and that would work perfect because it's black. So then you get all of this stuff came in the kit. You get the little zipper pouch, which I love these little pouches. I've gotten a couple from Allie for different things, and I love them. It's just a little mesh. Then there is this washi tape. I actually didn't realize that there was washi tape in this. This says time and then AM, PM. So that's kind of nice. You can write the time on there. These are some rubber embellishments, which I like these. I like these kind of embellishments. I think these are fun. They're flat enough that you can use them on Project Life and they don't add a ton of bulk. And they give your pages some texture. So there's just a couple different everyday, currently, remember this, love, stories, and real. I like that. I'll be able to use those on a lot of different things. I got several kits, day in the life or week in the life kits on her sale. And I will just put them in with my normal stuff and I'll just use them in my normal Project Life. I won't necessarily do a week in the life or day in the life with this exact product, but I will just use the product and all my stuff. So here's some acrylic hearts. I like these. They're pretty thick, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm loving this. So these are big wood veneer numbers. I'm assuming 1 through 9. Yeah, 1 through 9. There's some chipboard letters. And it doesn't look like there are numbers in this. And I can't tell if they have adhesive on the back. No, they don't. These will be nice. They're a good size letter. They're really nice. They're like chipboard, but they're black on both sides, which I really like. Then there's these cards. This morning, this afternoon, this evening. Doesn't look like these are double-sided. This is the, color scheme for this kit. I seriously, you guys, I could not pass it up. For under $15 to get all this product and then to end up with the album, pretty amazing. And then I love these routine cards. That's the 3x4. These are some transparency, and then they're like Monday through Sunday. It comes with this exclusive stamp set, which, again, I love. I love this one. I had just bought this one when she had it randomly up in her shop, and I love it. I use it a ton, but I really love this one as well. Week in the Life, Today's Story, Hello Today, The Heart, 24/7, Routine, Daily, Currently, Real Life, Right Now, Our Story. Love it. There's some chipboard, which I like these circles. Hello, and then it's the days of the week, and then life is full of adventure. There are these stickers. They're the phrase stickers. And then some 4x6, just the days of the week. And then the back side says story of today. So that's nice. So let me show you the other few items that I got. There's a couple day in the life kits that I got that I want to show you guys. All right, guys, I have one last thing to share with you. I know the lighting's probably a little bit different and my camera angle may be a little bit different. This is actually a couple days later. I had a little bit of a problem with one of my deliveries that I got, some of the stuff I ordered on Black Friday. But I wanted to pop it in here at the end of this video. So this is another small order I did from Ali Edwards. The thing with the Ali Edwards site is you cannot order more than 10 of one item. So one of the things that I ordered a ton of were these letter stickers, and these are fantastic, and I wish I would have gotten more. So the reason that I did 2 different orders is because I ordered several sets of 10 of these, and they were $1 a piece, and that is a fantastic deal. If I would have realized, they're normally $2.99, so they're normally $3. To get these sheets for $1 is amazing, and I love these letter stickers. They're the perfect size. I love them in all the colors that she has. I love that you get all these numbers. A lot of times I find letter sheets will have like maybe 1 or 2 numbers, but you get 3 of each of these. And then you get all of these symbols. And I love using the ampersands and the hashtags or pound signs. So I got a bunch of these, and that's why there were 2 different orders from her. I know I just shared some of her stuff that I had gotten in another order. So these kits right here, these are day in the life or week in the life kind of kits that she does. And I always want to get the kits, but I never want to spend the money on them. So when these were marked down, I had to do it. So the first day in the life kit was this one, and it has all of the times here. It has 1 through 12, and then it has 2 sets of those, and then you can do AM or PM. And the color scheme is just really fun. So you get those. You get 24 cards, and they're really good. The thing I love about Ellie Edwards, when she includes cards, they are such a good quality. The card stock is really good. So you get the cards, and then you get this roller stamp. And this roller stamp are things like currently around here, eating, watching, listening, reading, buying. It's hard to read these backwards. I'm not sure what that one says. Trying. How funny. These are hard to read backwards. Feeling, loving. So these are all words that end in ing, and the idea is that this would be a starting off point for your prompts for day in the life. And then it came with a little Ellie Edwards square ink, which is fine. I use my own ink. So I don't, you know, but it's a nice little thing to have. And then I got 2 of these. They're the exact same one. And I had previously bought this kit, but I loved it so much that I thought it would be really nice to have all of these products on hand. So this is another day in the life. You get the phrase stickers, which I use a ton. They're one of my absolute top favorite things to use in my Project Life album. You get these puffy stickers, so you get 2 of these. What I like to do with products like this, I keep all of my day in the life, week in the life, you know, slash day in the life slash week in the life stuff in one container, because all of that kind of stuff sort of goes together. If you're doing week in the life or you're doing day in the life, it's all, you know, pretty much the same. So what I like to do is just staple. I take it out of the packaging and then I staple whatever it is so that I know that this came from Ellie Edwards. That way if I'm running low and I'm thinking like, oh, I want to purchase more of that particular thing, I'll know where it came from, and then it makes it more sturdy. These things can just set up now in my basket. So these are little puffy stickers that I think are great. And then you get cards, 3x4 Project Life cards, and I absolutely love these. So these are much like the other ones. There's just no color scheme. So you get 1 through 12, and you get that twice, right? So you get 2 each of each number. Then you're going to check AM or PM. And these are great because they're just black, right? So it's just a really clean card. And then the backs of them have some designs. And then, so I have 2 sets of those. And again, I had already bought a set of these, so I have a whole other set of this. So this is perfect. And then the other thing that you got was these little guys. So they were just all these word bubbles that you could use. So I loved that. So that is all of the stuff that I got for Black Friday. I was really excited with all the deals that they had. I especially loved all of the stuff that was on sale through Ellie Edwards. I was really excited to see some of her kits marked down, and then the 1 full week in the life kit that had the album. I'm so glad I got that because I'm using that album for my December documenting. I'm using that as my mini album. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. This was just a fun video. I haven't done a haul video like this in a really long time, and honestly, you guys, I won't be doing Any other haul videos I'll be doing will be with Stampin' Up! Product out of the Occasions catalog, since that's what's coming up next. And I kind of stocked up on all of my other scrapbooking supplies. So I really won't need anything else for a while. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back on Monday to share another project with you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll chat with you later.